Hello, everyone. This is Zeeshan. First of all, I would like to thank you for your outpouring support to our campaign. Our campaign is growing organically because everyday Americans are becoming part of our campaign. And people who reside locally in Precinct 3, they know who they can trust and who they can support, and they know who will fight for them every day. And I thank you for your trust in me. Also, this is our campaign where everyday Americans are becoming part of it, and they're excited because people like you and I, who have no experience in politics, but we want to make a positive difference, and we have so many solutions and ideas. So it's about time that you and I, everyday Americans, will become part of our political process and get engaged. And then we will have seat at the table. So when I become your commissioner, I will make sure that I will fight for you every day. And I really, really thank you for your immense support and your trust in me from the bottom of my heart. I also would like to encourage you to continue to spread the message and word with everyone, because this campaign is a people's campaign. There are no interest groups, special groups, or lobbyists, even locally, yes, who basically have the influence on our campaign, because that's why people are fed up of this political bickering. And we know that how sometimes when we don't elect our own people into the office, then we don't see those results. And that's why I will work with everyone. And like I've said so many times, and people who have heard it many times from me, and I'll just repeat it at the sound of a broken record, that I will work with everyone, people from all cultures and faiths, because diversity is our strength. That's why I'm a Democrat, and our Democratic Party is a Big Tent party. It's basically based on people from all different cultures and faiths. And at the end of the day, we're all in this together. And diversity is not based on some political expediency that now there is this wave. So, yeah, let's just make sure that we just have diversity for the sake of diversity. No, I have been going regularly to our Fort Bend Democratic Party's meetings. I've been on the campaign trail. And I think it's one of the longest running commissioner's campaign in the history of Fort Bend, because as many of you know, I announced my candidacy for commissioner back on April 12th, 2021, when I was running for Precinct 4. But then the Commissioner's Court decided to vote on changing the precinct maps. And then obviously I found myself, as many of you found yourself, waking up one day in a different precinct. So I became part of Precinct 3. And when I found out and it became official that yes, it's a Precinct 3, so I announced that day that I will do this ethically, because it doesn't sit well with me that I will go and claim a neighborhood or an address somewhere which legally is completely fine and it's very legal to do it, but ethically it's not the right thing to do. And when you start something in politics, you want to do it with integrity, with honesty. And that's basically what's at stake. So I'll bring that trust and the trust that you have in me into our everyday politics and in everyday hard work that the commissioner's office will do in Precinct 3. Also, I would like to make sure that everyone is aware of our campaign's website. So please join our campaign's website. You can also contribute, donate, because it's your campaign, $1, $5, $10, 50, what have you, because I'm not taking any contributions or donations from big donors, because that's what happens when these big donors, and I really respect all of them, but then they have influence on you. It's human nature. And that's where we lose touch with the people's campaign. And then it becomes a campaign of special interest groups. And this is not what is the right thing to do for our precinct 3 and obviously for Fort Bend. So when I get elected as your commissioner, I will make sure that every month I'm having meetings with our constituents. So our constituents are aware of our short-term plans and our long-term plans. And that is where transparency and engaging locally every month with our constituents, so they are aware of what are our short-term plans, what are our long-term plans going to be. So I'm all ears. I really feel so blessed and happy and grateful when people come and they talk about issues and real issues. And please join our campaign and our campaign website, especially, which is zeeshanissac.com. It's on the screen as well, as you can see on the screen. And at the end of the day, it's about us. It's not about me. It's about us. And that is where I would like to also share with you our key priorities: accountability, infrastructure, and emergency management. So please continue to spread the message, spread the word, because this campaign is at the grassroots level. And I really appreciate and thank you for your outpouring support that I've been getting. And this campaign is on. And every day, I'm so excited that I wake up and get a chance to talk to you and work with you. And at the end of the day, we will make a positive difference. Zeeshanissac.com, that's our campaign website. And I would like to thank you again. And I would also like to remind each one of us that it's about our children's future, our children's future, our grandchildren's future. So we would like to make sure that we focus on our present and plan for our future together and learn from the past so we can invest locally in our precinct 3, and in our county, our beautiful county, Fort Bend County, one of the most diverse county in the nation. So thank you so much. And I'll be talking with you on a regular basis, and see you on the campaign trail. So let's work together and let's make our precinct 3 and Fort Bend County an exemplary precinct and county in the nation. Thank you.